Good evening, magical people. Welcome to Orgasmic Conscious Cooking with yours truly, John Ashford, on Being John Ashford. YouTube, go over there, subscribe, forward this to some friends, show some love to a brother. I got some stuff I'm going to talk about today. I got a tool that we're going to talk about. Um, I think I'm going to go to the tool while the chicken. I'm going to put this chicken on for a second. So, what we have on the menu tonight is um, I call it a BLT, BLA, sorry, BAL salad with honey mustard dressing. I'm gonna show you how to make my own dressing and the BLA. It's pizzazz, okay? So I have, you know something, y'all? I gotta grab one thing out of the fridge, okay? Don't go away, don't go away, don't go away. There we go. I forgot my avocado. I'll show you guys how I cut that up. So it's bacon, lettuce, avocado, pizzazz pizza. The pizzazz is bell peppers, bacon, artichoke hearts, carrots, red peppers, snow peas, and chicken. So we're gonna put the chicken on the grill right now. What's up, Andrea? How you doing, sister? John, yes. So the reason that we're gonna talk about this BLA salad is that trying to find that balance. I got a bunch of information I'm gonna share with you guys too, but trying to find this sounds like my yeah, girl. You better know it. It's like, woo. So let's put this chicken on so it can cook. You don't want to eat raw chicken. That's the last thing you want. And you don't want to get chicken juice in anything that you're going to make a salad in. So I'm going to move that to the side. So because some things kind of fly around the room. So let's put this chicken on real quick. Let's do this. So these are two organic. So you guys can see what this is. These are two organic chicken thighs. They're going to cook for about 4 minutes on my old Foreman grill, handy grill. You guys can hear that searing. I love that sound. Like, you know that shit good when it does that. Yeah. Fun nuggets, yummy, yes. Andrea's asleep. Get this other, get this piece of chicken out of here. Okay, there we go. So I marinate this chicken in lemon juice. Let me put the time on here. Voila. We're gonna move to 5 minutes. Make sure it's really safe. Okay. So I marinate this chicken with lemon juice, olive oil, uh, chili pep, uh, chili powder, garlic, Lori seasoning salt, and that was it. So it's gonna have this twang, but it's gonna be like a little spicy, but not too spicy because I gotta watch my, my better halves diet. So we always add the protein. I use organic. I'm trying to get as close as alkaline, but we need protein also. And I know some people out there saying, well, you can get protein from other things. Well, our diets require a little bit more protein, and meat has the highest protein. Okay. So, um, what I found, okay, a lot of illnesses come from high acidic diets. Okay. And so a lot of things I'm putting in here today has is high alkaline. Most of your vegetables, I would say 90+% of your vegetables are alkaline. You want that balance, especially when you're gonna put a meat protein. Now, the huge no-no, but this is just a treat, because it's a treat, I want you guys to see this, is this bacon. Bacon and pork is a culprit. And what I mean by that, it's high acid. It's the most acidic meat probably out there, okay? Other than crab and shrimp bottom feeders, okay? So I'm going to put that in there, but you don't usually have to put that. Tori and I don't use that all the time, but because we're doing this, I want you guys to see what it really looks like when somebody comes over. Voila. So high alkaline. I'm going to read some things high alkaline. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, bok choy, Napa cabbage, Chinese cabbage, Swiss chard, arugula, watercress, collards, kale, greens, red cabbage, radicchio, raw sauerkraut, kimchi. Remember I made that one time. Kimchi. Really good for the gut. Romaine, green leaf, kohlrabi, mesclun, baby greens, young spring spinach. Now, here's the piece. You don't want to eat spinach other than now. This is the time you can eat spinach, okay? Because it has an acid in it too. But during this time of year, the acid like lower, so you can like put it in your belly. Go, my belly, it's getting my belly. So you have escarole, mustard greens, parsley, basil, perilla, algae, seaweed, sea vegetables, celery, onion, scallions, leeks, cilantro. I almost said the wrong thing. I love cilantro. Carrots, carrot greens, the top part of the carrots, beets, radishes, daikon radish, Jerusalem artichokes, okra, garlic, asparagus in moderation. Asparagus because have you noticed, guys, when you eat asparagus or women, you have that pungent smell because it has like another type of chemical in it that actually you have to be careful when you mix it with meat because it actually can mess up your system a little bit. But it's delicious if you eat when you eat asparagus, you want to eat that separate. Okay. There's a guy that I started following years ago by the name of Dr. Sebi. I was introduced to Dr. Sebi by my buddy Antoine Stoudemire, better known as Majestic, and he has a lot of stuff about finding most illnesses are created because of high acidic diets. I really wanted you guys to know that fruits are acid. Majority oranges are acid. Lemons and limes, when they get in your belly, turn into alkaline. Don't ask me how, but that's true. Okay, but because Tori and I are going through things for our health, and I'm trying to eat healthy, this is probably one of the more healthier dishes we have. And trying to eat raw at night is like a godsend. Okay, so let's get to our salad. Okay, so I'm gonna decorate this salad. Okay, we got 2 minutes on the chicken. So this is romaine lettuce. Okay, can you guys see that? The romaine lettuce. Wow. So I like salads to look very pretty. I like presentation. Orgasmically eating means that you eat with your eyes, your nose, and your mouth, and any other body parts that you want to eat with. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these are snow peas. I'm gonna sprinkle them over the top, and it's a lot. You're gonna see. I'm gonna show you in a second. It's a lot of color. Okay. We have red bell peppers. And I put like big chunks. I like big chunks in my salad. Okay. You don't have to look around for that. Okay. You have, I'm gonna eat one of these guys. Carrots, chopped carrots. All these vegetables are organic. I'm gonna give some shout out. Tori and I go to New Seasons and Fred Meyer's, and I can't remember the other store. I don't know why I can't remember those guys because they sell the best organic product. I don't want to choke while I'm talking, so excuse me. So here's the carrots. The artichoke hearts. Now you can get those in oil or you can get those in water. These are in oil because I read out the ones in water. Sorry, Charlie. I'm gonna sprinkle the bacon on the top. Any questions? Anybody got any jokes on there? My chickens only has 1 more minute. Put this over here. Make sure I don't burn myself. It's here. I have 1 egg. Can't wait for salad from our yeah. So we have a great garden. Anybody who's important to been here knows we have a great garden. And Tori and I grow a lot of our vegetables. Can't wait to get started. So I cut the egg in fours. Oh, this looks so beautiful, guys. Let me set this over here. Presentation. Boiled egg. Boiled egg. Not the raw. Now you could do raw egg, but that's a Caesar salad. I'm gonna tell you guys about this in a second. So let me see if I can get this out of here. Come on. See how I did that? Voila. Hit it on top, pull it out. Be careful so you don't cut your hand when it comes out. Put that there. Now, sometimes you'll find this this avocado has brown edges. It's oxidation. It won't hurt you. It's like apples and any other fruit. When the air hits it, it oxidizes and it turns colors. Sometimes I just scrape it off, but it will not hurt you at all. It's what happens when things are exposed to oxygen. I guess that's what happens to us too when we get exposed to oxygen. Well, it depends. I guess we need oxygen here in this reality. Okay, come on over here. Come on out of here. Let's see. There. Right over here. Now, our chicken is ready. I'm gonna double check it just in case. Because what you can't eat is raw chicken. Leave this in there for just 1 more minute. Okay. So voila, so far, so good. You guys see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Beauty. Art. This is my canvas. This is my art studio. Welcome to my art studio, people. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with our sauce, which I call salad dressing sauce. Okay. I don't want that chicken to dry out. So, and let me back up the chicken. I'm using, not breasts, thighs, because thighs have a higher content of fat, so it keeps some of the moisture better. You have to really watch out for the breast. If you play with the breast, they can dry out. That sounds kind of weird, but you have to be very careful with this. So I'm gonna take this off so this can cool a little bit. I don't want this to too hot on top of the salad. I'll show you guys what this looks like. Turn this off. Push this out of the way. Got a little bit more room. So chicken thighs. See how quick that was? Now, you see how quick it is? I put this dinner together because some people say, oh, I don't want to eat at home because it takes too much time. Well, if you eat healthy and at home, of course I cut some of this up, but the whole time of putting all this together, probably about 10 minutes so far, okay? And because you can make the salad dressings and keep them in the fridge, you can do this like on the weekend and we come home, voila, you can have dinner done in 15 minutes, okay? And you look at it and say, well, what else you having with it? But thighs are so flavor. Yeah, they have more flavor because of the fat content in them. So, okay, so let's get to the salad dressing. Andrea, I'm waiting for you guys to come out so we can cook together. Okay, so what we're going to start off with, my favorite, Grey Poupon. We're going to take a tablespoon of that. Not quite, because Tori says if it's too acidic, it's like, mustard's kind of strong. You have to be very careful with the moutarde. Okay. So and it has 2 cloves of garlic that I chopped up that's inside of that. So the next thing we're gonna do is our vinegar. Oh no, I want to put this in there. Yes, we'll go with the vinegar because I did show. So what I'm gonna do is do like a 4th cup of vinegar, which is like 2 tablespoons. Put that in there. And I use apple cider vinegar. Some benefits from apple cider vinegar. Some huge vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. I always try to use this. There's going to be a contribution. You hear that word? I always talk about contribution to your body. And apple cider vinegar has the highest contribution out of all the vinegars. Um, I guess this apple a day helps keep the doctor away. So I'm stirring that up. So you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have pieces of garlic in there that's inside of there. And oh my God, you just smell the garlic, the vinegar, and mustard. Oh my God. Okay. So what we're gonna do is go with our honey next. So we buy raw honey here around it's 19.99. But what you want to do? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Oh, heaven, heaven. You want to use local honey. Remember, consciousness. Local honey, you'll get the attributes from the bees from your area, and it helps out with any sinus issues, especially in the fall and the springtime when the pollen is out. The honey from that area acts is like an antidote. I'm not a doctor, so don't go say, "Oh, well, Dr. John." I'm not Dr. John, not in this lifetime. Okay? It's just some things that have been shared with me, and I'm sharing that information with you. And the honey tastes a lot better. Homemade salad dressing is the best. Yeah, thank you, babe. I don't buy any salad dressings. Okay, so I'm gonna take this is about 2 tablespoons of honey. This. So that's all the honey I'm gonna put in there because you don't want it too sweet. Because my wife says I'm the only thing that she needs sweet. Joking. I just say a joke. It's a joke. She didn't say that. Sometimes she gets pissed off at me, and I'm sour like the vinaigrette before I add all these goodness to it. So okay. So I'm gonna use these 2 spoons. So I'm taking the honey off of here. So let me get this. Maybe you guys can see. I do this. That might be a little bit better. Okay, so you can see me do this little artwork. I want this honey to be incorporated. Okay. You guys see that? Are you ready for the next level? So, voila. Set this to the side. Yes, I'm sweet. Okay, so this is the next step of it so that you're almost done, almost there. So, what we're going to do is take a little black pepper, about a teaspoon, not a teaspoon, about a half a teaspoon. I don't measure because I've been doing this for so long. My mom and Rita Benjamin showed me this. We'll do voila. Sea salt, about a teaspoon of that. Not that much because my wife asked me to stop using sodium, so we're gonna use a lap, like a 1/4 a teaspoon. That's it. So because the bacon has salt, and the meat has salt. Be mindful. Paprika gives a little color, a little body, and a little taste, a little smoky taste. So smoked paprika. Okay, y'all see this? Smoked. Smoked. It was smoking. I called it in the back porch smoking. Okay. Now, now we go to olive oil. I'm gonna put a third cup of olive oil, and then I'll taste it. And sometimes when I do this, I taste and I'll go back and I'll add something else to it because I have a certain taste. So I take my handy dandy whisk and I incorporate it like that. Just hold the bowl so it doesn't get away from me. Jokes, yeah. I got lots of jokes. Sometimes I think I'm a joke. My brother Derek and I always joke all the time. Yeah. So it almost turns to like a mayonnaise. Now, there, this recipe that I found online. So I found a lot of my. I mess around with a bunch of different recipes. Instead, use mayonnaise, and I was like, why use mayonnaise when I can use some real good olive oil? Huh? That's a horrible hack. So what I'm gonna do? Take my spoon, put it in here so I can taste this. See what else is needed. Mm, voila! Oh my God! No more salts needed. So I gotta show you what this looks like. Now I'm not gonna use all this salad dressing because what salad dressing is supposed to lightly glide across the salad. It should just go boom. You don't want to soak your salad. You want to be able to taste your food. You're not like hunting down the salad. So this looks pretty good. Let you guys see what that looks like there. Can you see that without me dropping it? That would be a catastrophe. I'm gonna start all over. Honey mustard dressing. See how quick that was? Right here. Put my spoon back in here. Don't want to lick off this one here. Very precise about not putting things that I lick on back in. Yeah, it's not soup. Yeah. Uh, Being very conscious about when you're cooking, consciousness, like, don't eat out of y'all food when you have other people have to eat with you. It's not even good to eat out. When I cook for myself, I don't eat out of my shit. That's nasty, y'all. Plus, it sets up food bacteria. Now, is it gonna kill you? If it sits for a while, yes. But it's just like you got saliva in your mouth. But I guess if you swap and spit with people that you hanging out with and you love them, it's not a big deal. Waste not one, not Hollywood. So now, grab me a fork. I thought I had the utensils. Ew, there it is. So now, what we're gonna do is I don't think I need all this chicken for the salad. So now, see how this looks? Hope you guys can see that. See, it's cooked very well. George Foreman's a good guy. I'm gonna taste it for you. I'm gonna taste it for you guys. See, like, I'm gonna let you guys see what it tastes like. Oh my God. Maybe that chicken will go in there. My cat Coco's coming around because we have a ghetto cat. She likes to eat chicken. I guess well, I'm gonna stop saying that. So I was about to say something that wasn't gonna be appropriate. And I don't want anybody to cancel me like they did other people. Okay, so let me do it. So this, juicy. This morning, yeah, I guess I put all this chicken up. No, I won't. I want it to look sexy. So I'm not gonna just throw it on here. So I'm gonna set it down here so it can look as steamy. Oh my God. See, you take care and so usually what I do is I take a picture of my salads. What inappropriate among friends? Hey, you know it. Well, yeah, my cat eats chicken. So I have a black cat, and Baker always make jokes about that shit, but she really does eat chicken. When I sit down and have chicken, she looks at me like, Pops, I know your ass about to give me some of that damn chicken. And sure enough, I do that. I think I'll save her a piece for after the show, so she has a piece here. So you have voila. Can you see that? A work of art. Now you can put different things, variations there. You can put actually. We sometimes have these rice noodles that we put in there. That we can make it a little crunchy. We don't have those right now. You can put peanuts. You put nuts in this. Uh, but we're gonna let this sit as it is. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna dress it with the. I'm gonna dress it with the dressing. Okay. So check this out. I don't want to soak my salad. Y'all see this? It's artsy. Oh my God. And the pieces of garlic is in here. Tori and I love garlic. We eat a lot of garlic. It's supposed to be healthy. Okay. It's supposed to be healthy. It is healthy for you. Y'all look at this without dropping it. There you go. Now that's a dinner for kings and queens. So, see how quick that was? It is. It took me 20 minutes to do all that. I'm in my note on my tools. Like one of the things I really want to do that I said every week I'm gonna focus more on this are tools. So everybody's been hearing about the slap. You know that slap when you walk on the stage and you slap the shit out of somebody. You know that. You know that. You slap the shit out of somebody. I'm gonna take a different approach on that today. I'm not talking about Chris Rock, and I'm not going to talk about Will Smith about that occurrence. I will say that I would hope that I wouldn't slap the shit out of anybody unless they were actually coming towards to do something physically to me, but I would not slap you. But what I really want to talk about is this thing that I've been focusing on since that happened. I was out of the country when that happened. And then I got back to my room, the phone, they said, somebody slapped the shit out of somebody. I was like, what? When I heard it was Will Smith, I immediately went to the space of programming. Now, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I am a little cuckoo, but I'm beginning to realize that there was a movie when I was a little kid that had Steve McQueen in it, and later this was a this movie was redone by with Denzel Washington. It was called The Manchurian Man. I think The Manchurian Man was the title of the movie, and in that movie they were actually programming soldiers to do things. And what I realized that when I took my communication class in the 80s, there was a programming that happened at movie theaters where now subliminal programming. They show you popcorn and you show you some pop and your ass would get up and go buy it. They found out that was illegal, so they stopped doing it. I have been watching things. I'm a probation officer, juvenile uh, courts here in Multnomah County in Portland area, and I've been watching young people from. I've been there for 32 years, so 3 decades, and I've been watching young people change, and it's a programming, and no judgment. Like I said, real no judgment on the scenario. If you can just start watching things, ask yourself, how much programming am I being affected by? How often do you have to pick up your phone? I know that I've been working on that, like turning that motherfucker off. Excuse my language, because it's a programming with that too, taking you out of being present. And I'm not trying this. I'm gonna get off of this because I don't want people to always being preachy. It's just like how much programming are you being affected by that you don't even know it? You know, when you do something way out of sort, like that incident was really different. You have this one guy who's totally not that type of person that you think. And all of a sudden, this occurrence happened. And even to the point that when you look at Chris Rock, he didn't realize this shit was going to happen. Not with this guy, right? But programming can break you from being present. Then you can do any crazy ass shit, like walk up on stage and slap the shit out of somebody, a comedian who's telling a joke. Really, people? What other programming is happening? Just programming for me, and I'm gonna tell you, I have an eating problem with ice cream. It's a program. I have to be present so I don't eat sugar at night because the programming for me is like, oh, I gotta have it, like Frankenstein, you know? So here's some tools of getting out of programming. First of all, you have to be present. How many artificial intelligent things are happening to you, intelligence is happening to you that you allow things to occur for you that you're not present? For example, not cooking, going to the microwave, spending some, I'm gonna call some spiritual time, some energetic time with food. So it actually is a contribution to you, and you have gratitude for where it comes from. So you're gonna be starting becoming present with your life and living. Asking questions. Wake up with questions. Don't run for answers. Even when your kids, your wife, your significant other, your husband, your parents, your organization that you belong to, your job, ask questions. Uh, be an allowance for your children to ask questions of you as a parent. Be willing to check your points of view. How many points of view do you have that keep you from being open to other things? Well, I'm just like this. I've heard people say that, I'm just like this. Well, you weren't born like that. Shit, you develop that. So what would it take to actually expand in the space of asking questions of your points of view so you could chill the hell out? Letting go of having to be right. What would it be like just to let go of being right? You know what I'm saying? How many things, how many people have been killed? How many people, because I'm right. I have to be right. Let go of that shit. What else is possible? And choosing, staying in choice. You're not locked in to stay in one's position. Be flexible. Today I like red and blue. Tomorrow I like green and yellow. I don't have to be anytime you hear somebody tell you have to, you ought to, you must, do this to them. Get the fuck away from me with all that. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm sorry about how passionate I get about it, but I've been just observing stuff and it's like, can we do better? It's a question. Can we do better? And who is in charge of canceling somebody because they make a choice that they don't agree with? We're in it's programming, y'all. You can't say shit different without people getting their panties in a bunch and actually attacking you. See, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Not. I'm 58. I'm not trying to make no more friends. I got good friends, people around me who support me. I know who they are, and if you're not, they're not gonna cancel me. They're gonna ask questions of me. They might check me, but they're not gonna cancel me. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Tori and I gonna get back into this beautiful salad. Please subscribe to Being John Ashton on YouTube. Go to Facebook. Share this, man. I'm trying to share stuff with y'all at night. I want to give a special shout out to my brother Derek Blocker, who comes in Tuesday to deal with my crazy ass and technical shit. Be kind to you. What would it take to be kind to you and then display that to others? Until next week, y'all, peace and blessings. If you guys have any ideas, I have some fake cheese, some vegetarian cheese that I'm going to make next week. So come on back and see some stuff that I got, some new ideas I got. Until next week, peace and blessings. Deuces.